PNP demands Warmington's removal as Works Minister after controversial comments. The parliamentary opposition has called for Prime Minister Andrew Holness to immediately remove Works Minister Everett Warmington from the cabinet. The PNP has expressed outrage over comments by Mr. Warmington seemingly threatening to withhold funds from the PNP councillor following Monday's local government election. Addressing supporters following the election, the Southwestern St. Catherine Member of Parliament expressed disappointment with the results in St. Catherine, but sought to assure his dominance, noting that me in charge Yaso. I'm the Minister of Works and a Member of Parliament. No PNP councillor is going to get my money to spend, he told the crowd. In a statement on Wednesday, the PNP said the threat by Mr. Warmington to withhold funds from the PNP councillors is a new low in what in terms his history of corporate politics and tribunalism. The party added that it is alarmed by Mr. Warmington's undemocratic plan to manipulate government funding by passing the will of the electorate. It said this type of behavior contradicts the principles of fair governance and insults taxpayers. According to the PNP, this is a crucial test for the Prime Minister's commitment to accountability, arguing that failure to remove Mr. Warmington will be seen as a breach of trust. The party also called for a full withdrawal of Mr. Warmington's threat.
He's openly admitting that he's going to allow somebody who is unelected to be in charge of spending of government resources, which is unlawful. And it is a part of the problem that I've been complaining about, that the JLP has institutionalized corruption. So they don't even know when they're doing something that is wrong. It's almost as if they are numb to these acts. So this is something that the entire country should frown upon. When we elect representatives at the local or central level, it is for them as the elected officials to be the one who have charge over the finances of the country, not for unelected officials because they are a member of your party. Our candidate, Dr. Kurt Wall, was elected by the people of the constituency and of the division, I should say, and therefore should be accorded with the respect and the necessary allocation so he can tend to the needs of all the persons within the division, those who elected him and those who didn't, as he serves the interests of all the persons.
Vivian Bonbon grateful for victory in Kintyre Division. Council-elect for the Kintyre Division, Vivian Bonbon, who represents the People's National Party, is in high spirits following the end of the official count of the votes on Wednesday, where she was named the victor. Bonbon polled 1,319 votes to defeat the Jamaica Labour Party, Kelvin Clark, who polled 1,287 votes in Monday's local government elections. While I feel indeed good, especially having the team working around me, I want to applaud them for the commitment and the sacrifices that we have made through many dangers, toils and snare. We have already come, and we are overcomers through the blood of the Lamb, Bonbon stated. The official count resulted in a 2020 tie for the Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation, which should put the PNP in control based on the popular votes. Andrew Swaby, the People's National Party council for the Vineyard Town Division, welcomed Bonbon following her victory, stating that she will show the ropes as a new councillor. Well, I am happy that we have a new council for the Kintyre Division first of all. She has consolidated to make sure that we are currently at 2020 and we will hold her hand and teach her the ropes at the KSAMC, but more importantly, we will work together for the betterment of the people of Kintyre and the betterment of Kingston and St. Andrew, Swaby stated. PNP supporters were jubilant after receiving the announcement of Bonbon's victory and gathered in the vicinity of the Electoral Office of Jamaica in downtown Kingston to celebrate. Kingston Higgler charged over gun seized at polling station. A Kingston Higgler has been charged by the police over the seizure of an illegal gun on the compound of a polling station along Olympic Way, St. Andrew on Monday. He is 20 years old Stephen Haslam, who is charged with possession of a prohibited weapon and unauthorized possession of ammunition. His court date is being finalized. Reports from the Hunts Bay Police are that about 12:50 p.m., a team of lawmen was on duty at the polling station in the area when they observed him acting in a manner that aroused their suspicion. He was accosted and a knapsack key was reportedly carrying search. According to the police, A Glock 26 pistol fitted with a magazine containing 5 9mm cartridges was found in his possession. He was taken into custody and the charges laid against him. Bail extended for record driver accused of fraud. A plea and case management hearing is to be held on March 25th for the driver of a transport authority assigned vehicle accused of collecting money from motorists for the return of their vehicles that were to be impounded. Bail was further extended for Tajay Wallace when he appeared before the St. Catherine Parish Court. Wallace is charged with 2 counts of obtaining money by means of false pretense. Presiding Parish Court Judge Janelle Nelson Gale told the Court of Clerks that further investigation is required to bring closure to the matter. Allegations are that in November and December of 2023, Wallace was the driver of a wrecker assigned to the Transport Authority. 2 vehicles were seized and placed on the wrecker, and the accused was to take them to pound. During the journey, he allegedly dropped off the vehicles and collected a total of $42,000 from the motorist. His employer learned about the alleged deal and the police were contacted. An investigation led to Wallace being arrested and charged. JLP registers clean sweep in 2 St. Anne constituencies to retain control of municipal corporation. The Jamaica Labour Party is set to regain responsibility for the St. Anne Municipal Corporation after registering a 40-0 clean sweep over the opposition People's National Party in 2 constituencies in the parish. In St. Anne Northeastern, where the JLP recently settled, Cabinet Minister Matthew Samudo is the constituency chairman and the party won all 4 divisions by comfortable margins. In the Outerwest Division, the JLP's Michael Belnavis prevailed over the People's National Party Nicola Hamilton. Following the official count, which was completed on Tuesday, Belnavis with 1,450 votes to Hamilton 143 emerged victorious by a 316-vote margin. It was also a story of dominance for the JLP in the Exchange Division in St. Anne Northeastern, where the official count ended on Tuesday, with the government's party Ian Isaacs with 1,534 votes defeating the PNP Trevor, who garnered 622 votes. The JLP also prevailed in the Limehall Division, where the incumbent Geneva Garden Bailey defeated the People's National Party Desmond Gilmore by more than 100 votes following the preliminary count on Monday. The official count for Limehall Division is expected to be completed soon. Longtime counsel for the parish capital of St. Anne's Bay, the Jamaica Labour Party Dallas Dickinson, defeated the People's National Party Nathan Lawrence by more than 500 votes to complete the route of the governing party in the constituency. The official count for St. Anne's Bay is also expected to be concluded soon. The Jamaica Labour Party continued its dominance in the neighbouring constituency of St. Anne Northwestern, which is represented by the House of Representatives by Member of Parliament Crystal Lee, with all 4 councils registering victory over the preliminary count. Having also won 3 of the 4 divisions in Xavier Main's St. Anne South constituency, the JLP is said to have elected representatives in 11 divisions in the municipal corporation to the PNP 5. As usual, the PNP was dominant in the St. Anne Southeastern constituency, held by the People's National Party Lisa Honor, who has signaled that she is not contesting the seat in the next general election. The PNP held on to Claremont, Beecherstown, and Benson to division, while snatching the Money division from the JLP. Water rationing for some Westmoreland and Hanover communities due to decline in supply. The National Water Commission (NWC) has moved to regulation water supply to some Westmoreland and Hanover communities served by its Longwood treatment plant due to a significant drop in inflows. The NWC says the plant, which is located in Hanover, is currently running at approximately 55%. As a result, customers in sections of Westmoreland and Hanover served by the facility are heavily impacted. As part of our mitigating measures, the Westmoreland communities of Mount Airy, Good Hope, and Merton will get water on Sundays, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays between 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. Norman Manley Boulevard, Sheffield, Kettle, and Silver Spring will be served every day between 5 a.m. and 10 p.m. on weekdays. Pumping to the Westland Mountain Tank, which serves Westland Mountain and West End, will be done on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays between 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. the following day. This storage will then feed the areas. Pumping to the Redgrown Tank, which serves Whitehall communities, will be done on Mondays and Fridays between 10 p.m. and 6 a.m. the following day. This storage will be feed for the area. Over in Hanover, the communities of Longwood, Marchtown, Cave Valley, Santoy, Orange Bay, Green Island will receive water supply every day between 5 a.m. and 10 p.m. on weekdays. This will also apply to the areas of Salt Spring, Caldwell, Pell River, Prospect, Friendship, New Hope, and Orange Hill. The NWC says every effort will be made to adhere closely to the supply schedules. The agency says it will continuously monitor and advise on any further adjustments to these schedules where necessary. Persons are urged to store water for use during the off periods and to exercise conservation measures during the period. Discussions ongoing to provide overseas employment opportunities for more persons with disabilities. Minister of Labour and Social Security Pernell Charles Jr. says discussions focusing on integrating more persons with disabilities in the Overseas Farm Working Program, among other areas, are continuing. According to a news release on Tuesday, 2 individuals have already been recruited and are now making preparations to depart Jamaica. Charles said the ministry is actively striving to increase the number of participants so that more persons will be able to access overseas employment opportunities. I made a commitment to ensure that persons with disabilities are integrated into as many programs as possible. One of the programs that I have thought would be practical for them is going on the Farm Work Program, the Overseas Employment Program. We have taken the time to reach out to employers and stakeholders, and they have embraced and welcomed the concept, he said. I'm expecting that the impact from this will not only increase opportunities for persons with disabilities, but just showing persons that the fact that you are saddled with the challenge doesn't mean that you can't also excel. And it definitely doesn't mean that you always won't get the opportunities. I'm looking forward to this being a positive for persons with disabilities and a positive for the employers because they are going to work very hard, and that's a positive for Jamaica, Minister Charles stated. He provided the update during the close-out ceremony for the Strategic Engagement of Rural Women and Disabilities in Sustainable Farming Techniques project at the Abilities Foundation in St. Andrew on Tuesday, February 27. The Abilities Foundation and Canada Fund for Local Initiatives partners to execute the project. The 25 persons who participated in the second batch of the Sustainable Farming project received certificates and starters kits during the ceremony. They hail from the parishes of Clarendon, St. Elizabeth, Manchester, St. Anne, and St. Catherine. A total of $5.7 million has been invested in the initiative, and approximately 50 persons have been trained and their lives positively transformed. Minister Charles urged them to utilize their training not just for personal gains, but we expect that you will also be an innovation, value to your community, and to the agricultural sector in Jamaica. He also assured them that they have the government's full support, noting that every avenue for employment is open to them and all persons with disabilities. We have taken concrete steps to expand the ministry in terms of our inclusivity program, Charles added while thanking the Canadian government for its funding and commitment to the project. Canada's High Commissioner to Jamaica, Her Excellency Emina, said that the partnership is one of the key principles of success of any initiative. Today is really the demonstration of the results of this partnership. The Canada Fund is about making these small local contributions that achieve a big local impact, she stated. Abilities Foundation Manager Director Susan Hamilton said the 25 women represented the second group to be trained in climate-smart technologies and trained and coached in advocacy skills and business development, among other areas. Beneficiary Dafrin Wilkie said the program has given her another chance to excel. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.